welcome back. I'm Mandy, the Handmade Homeschooler, and today we're doing another book review. These are my favorite types of videos because I get to talk about books. It's my favorite. So today we are reviewing Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I saw this book on a list for middle school kids. Now, I'm going to say right up front, I do not recommend this for middle school kids, and I would probably leave it for upper high school. Now, I say that for two reasons. One, the violence and the language in the book is quite heavy. And two, honestly, my kids they comprehend things really, really well. I think this would be way over my middle schooler's head. I think most of the concepts will probably be lost on him, and even if the violent scenes were not in this book, I don't think that he would appreciate or be able to comprehend or appreciate the book the way that it was meant to be written, especially read in today's society. So let's get to the nitty-gritty. Fahrenheit 451 is about a firefighter set in a post-apocalyptic type world. They don't really go into what really happened, but it was written in the 1950s, and it's about the 1950s, which is really kind of cool. But it's kind of an alternate reality as well, kind of an Orwellian society type of deal, where the written word is strictly forbidden. And Guy, the main character, is a firefighter who, instead of saving people and things, he burns down buildings that contain books. And sometimes those buildings contain people in them, which is one of the violent scenes that that really stuck with me and that really changed the main character. Now, they don't talk in gruesome detail, but it is quite detailed for the reader what happens to these people who are still in the buildings. And I will say at the end there is somebody who is going after Guy because they know that he is hoarding books, and that is illegal in their society, and his death is quite gruesome. So it is written about quite in a little bit of detail that made me kind of cringe while I was reading it, and I kind of skipped over that paragraph a little bit because it didn't kind of make me uncomfortable. Now, also in this book, there is a mechanical dog who goes after people, and although that's not really scary, I know that some readers are just more sensitive than others, so I am bringing that to your attention. There is several biblical references, but it's more of the Bible as a piece of literature, not as a religion. So there is that in there. There is quite a bit of strong language. There's quite a bit of cursing, quite a bit of blaspheming. So keep that in mind. They do talk about suicide as well quite a bit. Guy's wife is kind of just a space cadet and in her own little world. Other than that, they do talk about death quite a bit. People just disappear in this society. So I would put this on more of an upper reading and comprehension level, and make sure that your student is somebody who can comprehend these things. As a parent or as an adult, I say definitely pick up this book. This is such a great book for today's society, because in the society, basically they're taking away anything that could possibly offend somebody because they don't want people really thinking for themselves. And to them, being offended is like the ultimate bad thing that you can do to somebody. Offending someone is just horrifying in their society. I found that so interesting in today's world to be reading this so many years after it was written and seeing how it applies to today. So grab this one, mom, dad, upper teenager. Grab a copy of this. I don't know if this one was in the young adult section or not. I gotta check. I did find this on Amazon, and I'll leave the link down below. The second half of the book is not the actual book. Only about this first half is the written book, and the rest of it is all about the plays and the movies and the accolades of this book and this author and people who have talked to him, essays and poems and all kinds of things like that, just relating to this story. So keep that in mind. And if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. And how are you guys liking the book reviews? Are you liking them? Are you enjoying them? I'm loving them because I get to read more books. So if you guys have any questions, leave them below. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you guys can get all the book reviews and the updates that I have. And also, if you have any books that you want me to review, drop the title and the author down below so I can add that to my ever-growing list of things to read. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I hope that you guys love these book reviews as much as I love doing them. Bye-bye.